What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, J. Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy, man, make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch, man. In the description down below, everything you know about your boy, Jay. I do not have an Instagram, bro. God, Jay, stop saying that. You do not have an Instagram, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I got to remove it after this video. I forgot to do it before I started this video, you know what I'm saying? But I do not have an Instagram, Jay. Stop saying that, man. We got to get in the routine. We've been saying that for so long. Patience, Jay, patience. But what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Jay Willie Silly, man, a.k.a. Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy, man, make sure y'all follow my, make sure you subscribe to my second channel. Follow my Twitch. I was finna say it again. Follow my Twitch. Link in the description down below. Like I said, I was just live on Twitch, so y'all missed an amazing live stream. So make sure y'all follow everything in the description down below. But D4VD, I don't even know who the heck this is. You know what I'm saying? People were spamming me on Twitch. Jay, dude, you got to react to the D4D situation, dude. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's bizarre. Like, we got to see your intake. We got to see your reaction. You know, I don't know what happened. I heard that they found the girl in your car, you know what I'm saying? So word on the street, you're still free. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the heck is that possible. You know what I mean? They found the girl in his trunk, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, and he is still free as of this moment. I'm surprised he's not in jail. How is this boy not in jail? You know what I mean? Can somebody tell me how this boy's still free? You know what I mean? And like I said, I told you, bro, I live a different lifestyle. You know, y'all know I say it all the time, y'all. I'm a Christian man, so I can't really, I'd rather let them talk about him than me do it. Like I said, I am not a judger. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna get on here and say, oh my God, D4D is just a disgusting human being. He is just this, he is that. I am a sinner, like I always say. So I am not perfect. So I just feel like when it comes to y'all, just shut up about it. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It's just me. I don't judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna. Of course, what he did wasn't right. Of course. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my God said, if I told you, I fear God. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's not like a scary fear. It's just a respect fear. So God literally told me, he said, do not judge or you will be judged. No matter what somebody did, bro. You know what I'm saying? You speaking bad on him, bro, you're sinning. You know what I mean? I just want to put it out there. You're no better than D4D. I'm going to just keep it G with you. You know that, right? I'm no better than D4D. You know that, right? I'm going to just go and break it down for you, bro. I told you, bro. In the eyes of human, bro, in the eyes of humans, murdering and lying, murdering is up here, lying is down here. But in the eyes of God, murdering is right here, lying is right here. In reality, we all sinners. In reality. So how can another sinner judge another sinner? You know, God look at lying just like you look at murdering. So just what D4D did, God look at that. You go lie tomorrow, God look at that the same just as the D4D situation. You probably like, what? Yeah. That's why you got to read the Bible. That's why you got to know how he is, bro. Get to know him, then you start understanding like, dang, bro, God don't look at the world like we look at the world. That's why he said, if you think you wise beyond the world, you should become a fool. You know what I'm saying? If you think you wise beyond the world, bro, you should become a fool because the wisdom of the world is foolish in God's sight. You know what I'm saying? That was a scripture, by the way, straight bars. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're not perfect, bro. There's no good in you. There's no such thing as being a good person. You're not a good person. I'm not a good person. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. I'm not finna judge him. If that's what you're thinking, I'm finna get on here. I'm not finna judge him. I'm not finna act like he's just a disgusting and just scum of the earth. Let y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna do that. I don't give a dang what nobody did. I'm not finna do that. You know, you probably got a problem with it is what it is. Dude, did I say it was right what he did? That didn't come out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? That never came out of my mouth. I said what he did was not right whatsoever. You know what I mean? He should face the consequences of what he did 100%. I'm just not finna bash him. That's just me. I'm just different from him.
In the past year or so, David seemed to be transitioning from a TikTok phenomenon to a genuine
So your name's David.
artist. On top of his debut album, peaking near the top 10 on the charts in April, the Houston native also hit network TV with a performance on Jimmy Kimmel and rubbed shoulders with the likes of SZA, Billie Eilish, Pharrell, Benny Blanco, and Lil Yachty, among others. All in all, it looked like the world was about to become very acquainted with his art, as droves of people either tuned in to hear him on streaming services or to see him on tour. But now, the entire planet knows him for something far darker, with both his list of famous collaborators and 36 million plus monthly listeners on Spotify, learning that this budding star in their midst was possibly a sick and disturbed man. Because now, a revelation has come to light that has changed everything, as now, it seems like not just one, but two lives may be over in different senses.
Tonight, more than a week after a body was found inside an impounded Tesla registered to the singer who goes by the stage name David, Los Angeles investigators identifying the remains as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, the same girl who was reported missing last year, according to the Riverside County Sheriff's Office.
It's your boy Luesta, and this is the horror of
15
the Files. Before David ever picked up a mic, the young David Anthony Burke wanted to be a gamer and streamer. Previously among the best Fortnite players in the world, David started making music purely to soundtrack his gameplay videos. But over time, this morphed into something bigger. And after he started fine-tuning his sound, he began dropping compositions like Romantic Homicide, the very track which propelled him to success.
I love talking about Romantic Homicide in particular because it's the only song that I've ever made where everything was done in one take. Like the entire lead vocal, there's no cuts. The background vocals, no cuts. And the entire thing is only one lead and then just some oohs and ahs in the background. Literally every single word is improvised. As soon as I heard the first 15 seconds, I knew what I had to say. And the first word I said was, "I'm scared," and everything else followed after. It was the most flow state-like thing of all time.
So then you stay in the closet to add those backing vocals,
right?
Then one other layer, then you're out.
Literally, it's that quick. And then the rest of the process is just me hitting the three dots and then speeding it up,
right,
pitching it up. And this is the version that's on streaming. And then I would just drop it like that.
Yeah. That was you? That was you, bro? Oh my God, that was you? That was your song? Bro, when I was on TikTok, bro, I stayed hearing that junk, bro. I did not know that was your song. What? Not my boy David. That's how you say your name, David? I thought it was D4VD. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But David, that was your song? What? Yeah, bro, I heard that song all over TikTok. I ain't gonna lie, TikTok make a lot of people careers, bro. Like, when I was on TikTok, bro, I swear, like, mama, don't... Why is it always the TikTok sensations that start going psycho? Like, what that boy name is, Superstar? I swear, we thought Superstar was finna be the next big thing. Mama, don't worry. You raised a gangster. I'm a survivor. It hurt me not being able to give you what you want since I was a toddler. Man, we thought Superstar was finna go crazy. When I was on TikTok, that's all I seen. Straight, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, mama, don't worry. You raised a gangster. I'm a survivor. It hurt me not being able to get what you want since I was a toddler. Hey, that boy Superstar went crazy. Nigga, next minute you know that boy killed his freaking barber. I'm like, dang it, Superstar, dang it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in the juice. I don't know what's in the water. You know what I mean? That boy killed this barber. You feel me? I was like, bro, what? You feel me? I'm like, dang. Career over just like that. You know what I mean? But TikTok did made a lot of people famous, bro. Like, I'm talking about when it comes to music standpoint, bro. TikTok, bro, has made a lot of people. You know what I mean? Speaking on bro. You feel me? But, man, a lot of people should thank TikTok for their career. So I'm going to keep it G-ski with you.
I'm scared. And then I would just drop it.
Oh, that was a white dude that was singing that. And I think that was you.
Exactly. Time for school. Right after that, I had to do like 6 assignments. It's crazy.
A dense and dark song. It was such a shift from what he had done before that this mom had her reservations about the themes he was exploring.
Whenever my mom hates something, I know it's cool. Like when I used to get up and get dressed for school in the morning, I put on this cool fit. She would like, take that off, put on a suit or something like that, you know? I knew it was cool if she hated it. I played it for her in the car, and she was like, David, this song is too violent. You're talking about killing people in your music? No, not my son. And I was like, wait, I might be onto something here. So I dropped it right after that. And it went crazy. TikTok, viral, 1 million views overnight. I was like, oh yeah, we cooking, boy. We cooking, boy. So right at that moment, I was like, my mom has done it again.
And in the wake of everything that's happened since...
So your mom's a hater? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the freak? DVD. You know what I mean? Mom, what the freak? You know what I mean? Because one thing I can say about my mom, they ain't never hate on me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to hate on me, mom. You know what I'm saying? It sound like mom was a hater. I'm like, dang, mom, everything I do, you hate on it? It's a problem with everything. My school clothes, my music. Dang, mama. Mama supposed to be the biggest supporter, but mama my biggest hater. You feel me? What's going on, man? Sometimes, I'm not saying DVD, this is your situation. But sometimes parents be jealous of their own kids. How are you jealous of your own kid? If anything, I want my little boy to be better than me. It's my little boy. This came from me. So if anything, I want my little boy to be better than me. But a lot of y'all want to be better than your children. How the freak don't you want your child to be better than you? How is that the case? You jealous mother effer. You know what I mean? A jealous mother effer is a jealous mother effer. Point blank period. That don't stop with your children. If you jealous outside when it come to people, you hate on people outside, you gonna hate on your children too. Yeah, they're your children, but they still human at the end of the day. You hate her. You a hater. A hater is gonna hate on everybody, no matter who it is. Child, wife, give a dang, just a hater mother effer. So I ain't gonna lie, me and mama would have had a few words. Hey mama, why every time I put on the clothes, play my music, always something, mama. Plus to get some type of positivity for what?
It's hard to not word if perhaps she foretold what was to come, because now this track, which he notably dropped on the birthday of a young girl at the center of this story, only adds to the surreality of this entire situation that we find ourselves in.
That nigga dropped it on her birthday?
Documentary now, guys. Listening to him now feels like standing in the middle of a crime scene. This whole situation is just wild. The core of this warped tale.
That boy dropped that on his birthday.
Tesla. After workers on the lot dedicated a foul stench, detectives responded and located possible human remains. A spokesperson for the LAPD said, "It is currently a death investigation." When they looked inside, the body was badly decomposed and dismembered, with the police revealing that she appears to have been deceased inside the vehicle for an extended period of time before being found, while also mentioning she was wearing a tube top and black leggings, size small. Despite the state that the remains were in, the girl was identified by her mother, and when asked about the girl, she promptly said that she had a boyfriend named David. Soon, it was revealed that the vehicle was registered to none other than the gamer-turned-singer who recently contributed to the soundtrack for Netflix's Arcane. But to say things were about to go from bad to worse doesn't even cut it. When it was initially announced that the impounded car was registered to the artist, it was claimed that David, who was on tour at the time, was fully cooperating with the cops. Initially, the news was shocking, but by no means career-ending. After all, it was possible there was some rational explanation, but that was before the details of the victim were made public. As once the name Celeste Rivas Hernandez entered the publication domain, everything changed. A 14-year-old girl who went permanently missing around May of 2024, Celeste had been absent from her family home in
current age
for over a year. At the time, missing posters pleaded for information on her location, and while neither the cops or her family seemed to know about her whereabouts, the public now believes that David did all along. But at the time, he kept it pushing on the career front, conducting interviews 18 days after Celeste had officially been declared missing, as though he didn't have a care in the world.
300,000, 400,000, some got millions, like.
Okay, so that just happened.
Like that.
Okay, and then what happened?
So then fast forward like a month or two, I'm making a lot of money. My mom's like, okay, maybe the game's not rotting your brain. I start getting copyright strikes left and right from UMG, and I'm like, what in the world is UMG? I don't know what UMG is. Yeah. So I'm not making any money now. I got the red money sign on all my videos, and I'm like crying to my mom about it. I'm like, yo, I don't know what to do. I'm not making any money anymore, blah, blah, blah. And she was like on a phone or something. She was like, just make your own music, go.
Back then, he had more people buying into his persona persona and journey to fame, leading many commentators to salute him in ways that they'd likely regret now. This guy's origin story isn't something extremely special, but I think that's the beauty of it as well. The average teenager making his dream come true. David is goated. But looking back, both fans and those who only became aware of him after the discovery of Celeste are freaking out at the fact that he appeared to drop hints about both his unsavory relationship with this literal child and her death itself. Among the things they cite include a scene from a music video which showed a body being placed into a trunk. Elsewhere, there was
that boy is telling us before he did it. Oh, he did it. And he's still free. That's what I'll be saying when it comes to America. See, you got to understand, the justice system only applies to the middle class and the poor. The laws only applies to the middle class and the poor, excuse me. It don't apply to them. Rich people, famous people, it don't apply to them, bro. We really can rarely name a rich. Every time I'm surprised P. Diddy stayed in jail for that long. Y'all probably like, what? I'm surprised P. Diddy stayed in jail for that long. I thought it would have been let him out because, bro, all they care about is money. That's all they care about, money. Let a regular person would have got dead like Young Thug, like would have got that case like Young Thug. You're cooked. Let a regular person would have had this situation. You're going to jail immediately. This man is still a free man today. Let a regular man, he's regular, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about when it comes to financial tax bracket. Let a middle class person get caught by the cops with a body in their truck. He going to jail immediately. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're not making bond either. It's just different. Like this world shows so much favoritism. It make me sick. You know what I'm saying? This world is a joke. I be laughing at this world. This world's a joke, bro. These rich and famous people, they can get away with the most horrendous crimes. All they gotta do is pay their way out. But for us, we'll get buried under the jail. You know what I'm saying? Whoop did it.
exemplary self-snitching in the form of a leaked track where he seemed to hint about withholding info about a murder of a woman.
Nobody ever caught me, but I've spoken too soon. In the back of a police car, I forgot whatever I knew. I ain't telling nothing.
There was another from 2023 too, where he mentioned her by name. Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her clothes on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. In the next verse, he adds, Oh Celeste, afraid you will only love me when undressed, but you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed, but I digress. Bear in mind, this being recorded in 2023 means that Celeste was at most 12 or 13 when it was released. And considering the tone of those lyrics, that's disgusting to say the very least. As mentioned previously, David was in the midst of his Withered World Tour and still performed even as the news broke, giving out Lububus to fans in a way that can't help but to seem leering and creepy now that his appetites have been revealed. Not to mention that during his shows, he had a casket as well as opportunities for fans to write letters to the deceased. Now, this might have just been theatrics, but based on everything that's occurring now, it doesn't exactly look good, does it? After initially looking to persevere as if nothing was happening, David's hand was eventually forced, and he paused his tour following the revelation of the ID, which transpired after the matching tattoo was on their fingers, which read, "Shh," was pointed out by her mother. Now, this is not exactly an uncommon tattoo, but given the secret nature of their relationship, it takes a far darker tone, particularly when you consider that Celeste wasn't even old enough to get a tattoo legally. As the connections between David and Celeste began to become apparent, the LAPD seized a computer and various bags of evidence from a house. And if you're wondering why his computer would be vital, it's because, by the looks of it, David had been incriminating himself online for a long time before anything came to light. In a series of leaked messages from David's own dedicated Discord, it appears that the tragic girl at the center of it all was a member. Celeste in here, hi David, Bart. And even more shockingly, it seems like their relationship was flaunted across this online space. He has a GF, her name is Celeste. Considering people were privy to it, This whole thing makes it feel like it could have been averted, but not only were they aware of her once mysterious fate, but actively referenced it. Drop the one with the missing girl Celeste Rivas Hernandez said a message from a user that was sent in August of 2024. At times, it seems like David actually did strive to protect his reputation, with video of he and Celeste showing him consciously covering his tracks. At one stage, she even called him out as a PDF during a live stream.
I media trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything.
Dang, bro. Like, that was crazy. 11 and 12 years old, and she looks so disturbed. Like, one thing about the face is like, I told you, bro, the face just like face is just, face tells it all, bro. Like, a person ain't even gotta talk, bro. The eyes and the face tells it all, bro. I swear, you just gotta pay attention to a person's eyes and a person's face. Just pay attention to it.
Media trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's
bye.
been a good one.
That junk not funny, G. What is you laughing for? Both of y'all, like, why are you laughing? What the freak wrong with you? Laughing about that. That ain't funny, girl. You like, what, 11, 12 years old doing this time? What's so funny, G? I don't see nothing funny about that. At all.
Controversial of raping kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes.
On account of Celeste no longer being here, we can't get exact details on the nature of their
What the frick
relationship.
is this?
But at the moment, everything points to it being a deeply inappropriate one, which led her to running away from home. And text messages alleged to have been sent from her sister confirm this. I don't want to talk to anyone. Are you still going to talk to David or go back with him? I don't want you to get into any more trouble. I only bled with David. But the message rabbit hole doesn't end there, with a message from David in his Discord, leading to speculation that she might have even been pregnant. Me and deleted user got a kid on the way. Although he had coveted his position in the limelight, the chat logs of David provide every indication that behind the scenes, he was a messed up dude. Specifically in messages such as these that read, "Gore better than corn. I used to be addicted to watching gore vids." And now every aspect of his life, from his bloody shirt merch to the lyrics of his songs, is being re-evaluated. And the harder that people look into the situation, the circumstances surrounding how Celeste was found just aren't quite adding up.
David Tesla was repoed on September 8th. He started his tour August 5th, 9th. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days before it got repoed. He reported it missing in between that, but it's been sitting before he started his tour. Called to report a Tesla missing. Now chat, anybody in chat, go to Google and say, can I call Tesla? If my Tesla is missing, can I call Tesla to track it? Watch what it shows you. You could have called Tesla, a Tesla of all cars you reported missing, when you can call Tesla and get it tracked. That don't make sense. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days. So from when the car was impounded on the 8th, we can add 31 days plus add some change. That's days, if not a week or more, before he started his tour, bro. Nigga was dating a 13-year-old, bro. Probably got her pregnant. That's why he did that stupid shit. That shit f***ed up, man. Another one bites the dust.
Left with a gnawing sense of guilt, the news of Celeste's passing has people who had seen them together in the past
Another one bites the
struggling with
dust.
the sense that this could have been prevented.
As many of you may know, a body was recently found dismembered.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't be on TikTok. Just the weird, like, just talk normal. That's why I don't be on TikTok. I feel like TikTok just so full of bots. So glad I ain't been on TikTok in like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with you. And if a lot of you don't know, like, can we just talk normal here? That's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying. I talk normal, gang. Do I add any extra to my voice? If a lot of you didn't know, DVD did this and DVD did that. They could have found the car, checked it out, and dump it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, can we just talk with regular voices? TikTok, I'm telling you, TikTok is full of brain rot. If you got TikTok, you're brain rot. You know what I'm saying? I seen how big of a brain rot y'all was when they said they gonna delete TikTok. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I understand why the people that make money off TikTok was panicking, but bro, It's just like, dang, bro. You see how they were acting on social media? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. With social media, I'm telling you, man, people lives is social media. They don't know how to live without social media, bro. Their lives is social media, bro. People just, that's their life. Told you, people be on social media more than real life. They don't know what to do without it. They don't know how to function without it. You can't even try. Some of y'all go on Instagram without even trying to go on Instagram. You don't even realize you did it, nigga. You so programmed. Brain rot. Trying to save you from the Matrix. You know what I mean? From talking like this.
Sense that this could have been prevented.
As many of you may know, a body was recently found dismembered in a Tesla belonging to David, a popular singer. Today, the body was identified as...
you just... today, the body is identified. I don't know, man. It's just like... I just talk normal. I don't be trying to put the extra on my voice. I be hating when the news do that. You know, I'm reporting live from... Cleveland Avenue, you know, it was just 2 people that got shot. 2 people got shot, 1 critically wounded, you know, and 1 deceased on the scene. Can we just talk normal? I don't understand just the voice. Just be you. I'm being me wherever I go. You know what I mean? I'm not finna get on. It's your boy, Mr. Take It Easy, for you and dump like beating. I'm not finna add nothing to my voice. Jay is what I am, and Jay is what you gonna get, bro. I'm tired of brain rots. I'm speaking against all. I'm tired of the brain rots.
The sense that this could have been prevented.
As many of you may know, a body was recently found dismembered in a Tesla belonging to David, a popular singer. Today, the body was identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Right when the picture went public of Celeste, I instantly recognized her from 2024 in April when her and David came together to a jewelry shop I used to work at. I remember this moment so vividly because when they came in, there was something off about Celeste. She was very high, and she was with David, who I recognize because he's a popular singer, but she was very obviously younger than him, and she was very out of it. I was helping her out.
This nigga has not blinked yet! Oh my god, he's a Matrix! He's a Jesus! This nigga has not blinked yet! Oh my god! This nigga cannot be real. This nigga has not blinked yet!
She was very obviously younger than him, and she was very out of it. I was helping her out with jewelry, and she was all over the place. So that situation really stuck in my brain, and I really remembered her face. So when her picture was released to the public, I instantly recognized her as the girl that was with David. And the fact that she was found in his trunk, dismembered, is just unbelievably sad and horrific, and my heart just goes out to the family and her friends and everybody who was affected by her death. But there is a lot of questions around this and a lot of unanswered questions, so please find answers.
But as it turns out, David went to great lengths to keep this all under wraps, even using his financial reserves to keep this sick bond secret. This guy is a PDF from what I've heard. My sister is now in the 9th grade, and she told me that he was dating an 8th grader, and she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in the 9th grade now, and it turns out Celeste's friends knew and who pay them to keep their mouths shut. This idea of David putting money into keeping the situation from the public eye hasn't just been expressed by one person either. Over on Instagram, another user said that he told me he gave someone in El Sonora money because he was with a minor, and showed me a picture of it too. I didn't even know if I believed it at the time, but now I'm tweaking. This was the pic bro showed me. I'm not capping. Amid the screenshots and chat logs mounting up, David is now trying to remove ties from Celeste from the public eye, even removing his name from a shared playlist that he had collaborated with her on. Meanwhile, others shed light on just how long the two had been linked together, with one insider from his gaming days revealing David had known Celeste since she was 10. We were all in a Fortnite team called Chronic, which is where I met him. He met her in like 2021 through Fortnite, I'm pretty sure, and then he got her Discord. Everyone in the team knew about her, and he would joke about it and brush it off every time it got mentioned. That's all I personally know, but my friend Pistol knows more because they talked way more. She would literally say he fucked her, but then followed it up saying it was a joke. So I don't know if he was being real or not. He was just also a weirdo, to be honest. While in another flagrant exercise in self-snitching, cryptic tweets from David appeared to allude to actively stopping someone from going back to their family. When I was writing this, I got a notie from you. As you were talking about wanting to be with your mom and sister again, take me where I belong, but our circumstances won't allow us to be in our ideal situations. We gotta push through it, bro. It's a damning look. and people aren't hesitating to let him know either. Yeah, it's over, bro. Pack it all up. You are sick. And now, there are already signs suggesting that's the case before he's even charged. To begin, David just canceled the European and UK dates of his tour in support of the new album Withered. Around the same time, the deluxe version of the project was shelved, and Hollister removed their images of him on their site, while Kali Uchis has promptly pulled a collab, declaring, "Not my friend. I did a song with him, which is currently in the process of being taken down given today's disturbing news." Now, other people who had encountered him are now retroactively blowing the whistle.
I've known this stuff since 2023. I've known this stuff since 2023. At first, I brushed it off. I thought it was just a misunderstanding. Now that everything's coming to light, it all makes sense. I'm gonna tell you for a fact, David would ignore most of his male audience, his male fans. Even me, I had a good relationship with him. He ignored the shit out of me. He ignored the shit out of me to the point that he unfollowed me. But you know, when it came to like a 15-year-old, 14-year-old girl, underage girl, no, he would give him his number. I have evidence from 2023. I have pictures, I have screenshots, I have everything from 2023. It's all gonna come to light soon.
Even a teacher of Celeste divulged that he heard rumors about what was really going down.
Hold up. That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up. I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom. How long ago was this? We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened, that it was this rapper, that they were like blackmailing him, all of this stuff. And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media.
And while this is all well and good, it won't be.
That's what I be saying. Social media is not made for kids, bro. Social media is dangerous. I be trying to tell y'all, bro, social media is not good. It ain't. Like, social media is dangerous, man. For every mom and dad that's out there, listen to me. Bro, do not have your kids. Like, man, look, man. Listen to me and listen to me very closely. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have a phone since I was in. That's why I'm so programmed how I am. I am a different kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? I say it all the time, but it's really true. I am a different kid. Since my childhood till like 9th grade, I didn't have a phone. And I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna go longer with my kid. I'm not gonna give my kid a phone till 10th grade. I loved it because I got the experience of being a child without. I went to school with people that had iPhones. Like iPhones. People were on Instagram. You got little kids. I'm 6th, 7th grade, got iPhones. It wasn't crazy because, like I said, I grew up in a different generation. You know, people still outside. We riding bicycles, you know what I'm saying? We jumping on trampolines. You know, everybody was outside. It was a different generation. That's why I say my generation is the best, because we got old school and then we got the new school. We got, like, my generation, literally, like when I was little, Instagram, TikTok wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? Instagram was around, but it wasn't as crazy. You know, Facebook was around, but it wasn't as crazy. Like, you can have social media. You know, I really don't know, honestly. I can't say that. You feel me? I ain't have a phone, but yeah, I can't really speak on that. But I know TikTok wasn't around and all that stuff. You feel me? But basically, like, I can say this, though, is that because I was born in 2002, but my generation was like the start of social media. Like, social media wasn't here, you know, in the 80s and, you know, like stuff like that. You feel me? They didn't have phones like that, bro. You feel me? So that's why I say my generation is the best, because we still outside. We still got that old school way of living, but we just now starting to, like, we seen like the evolution of social media. That's why I can speak to y'all about this. I seen the evolution of this, bro. I'm from the generation where it was the start of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? The start. You feel me? So, you know, it's just, man, you know, I just, for me, and especially how social media is at the worst it's ever been now. You know what I'm saying? Dude, do not have your kids playing on your phone. You know what I mean? Your kids shouldn't even know how to use the phone. If your kid bored, go give them toys. My kid don't even know what a phone is. He's not getting no phone. Why do a kid need a phone? Just think about it. Why you need a phone? Everywhere you going, you're really like with me. You know what I'm saying? You're not really going. I mean, you outside other than that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, outside, I'm really taking you everywhere. Where are you going? Honestly, I'm not finna be like a helicopter parent, but you're not finna do whatever you want to do. I'm not finna say yes to everything. My parents, I say yes to everything. You know, only a certain people I spend the night over my boy Gavin's house, spend the night over Jarvis' house, Sheldon's house. They wasn't no helicopter. I ain't have no strict parents, but I wasn't doing whatever the freak I wanted to do. All I knew was Xbox 360 and Disney Channel and Nickelodeon and all that, bro. That's all I had, bro, when I was little, bro. I didn't know what the freak was going on. I ain't had social media. I didn't know what the freak it was. Until I turned 15, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like I am. I don't need social media. Social media go down today, bro. A lot of y'all gonna be out of freaking trouble. A lot of y'all been having phones since you've been little, bro. I don't need it. Junk is dangerous. Social media is dangerous, bro. It really is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like if you're not using social media for good, why the freak are you on it? That's how I look at it. I feel like social media is more bad than good. I'm not saying you should be bored and all that, but it's not good. Social media is not, especially what y'all be looking at. You know what I mean? Especially what y'all be looking at. You know what I mean? Corn, the Instagram posts, what y'all be intertwining with, what y'all be dealing with. Bro, look, what y'all be looking at. The junk affects you in the brain. The junk, it affects you, bro. For real. I know the difference. I feel so different not being on social media. I feel so much better. It's like a dark cloud just went from over me, bro. Y'all folks be watching Corn, all that junk, bro. Be on Reddit looking at crazy stuff. Be on Instagram doing all that. Like you are programming your brain to become rotten, bro. That junk is bad, bro. I'm telling you, man. You ain't gonna see how, you don't know how I feel. You ain't gonna understand it until you step into this light, bro. I am only a few people in this world. It's not that many people like me in this world, bro. That doesn't have Instagram, that doesn't have Facebook, that doesn't have Twitter, that doesn't have TikTok, that doesn't have Reddit. Like, bro, ain't nobody doing that no more. I promise you, 99% of y'all watching got Instagram. You got one of those I just named. You feel me? So it's just, social media is destroying humanity. And bro, in the next 20 years, I don't even want to think about what humanity gonna be. But social media is destroying humanity.
Much to comfort the family
and I'm
of
stand
Celeste, with her brother Matthew currently dropping receipts and claiming they intended to get married. This corresponds with shots from her IG stories where she appeared to be flexing an engagement ring. With that, most people have everything they need to declare him a monster, and that's before even mentioning a possible second victim named Gus, who is allegedly dead. As the news of David's alleged heinous acts circulate, the industry is churning on him, and voices like academics are even suggesting that other big names might have similar skeletons in the closet.
Yo, I know 3 rappers that y'all love. Like, y'all would kill, but like, y'all would be in turmoil if I told y'all, we're about to talk about this David guy. He was a girl who was like 14 or 15. I know like 3 Chicago rappers y'all might consider legends. I was doing the same. It wasn't for me to talk about because nobody went to the police. I don't know if these people were true. I don't know the story, if they lied about their age. It's not for me.
This was echoed by his friend 6ix9ine, a man who has sex offender charges of his own, no less, claimed that one infamous meme-turned rapper was passed around the industry.
At this point, you guys start going back and forth. You accused him of having with Bad Baby, who was a winner at the time.
Everybody, listen, apart Trippie Redd, there you go telling the truth again, there you go Stitch. All these rappers, Bad Baby.
He talking about, there you go telling the truth again, there you go. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to 6ix9ine, it's like, I mean, I see what, it was just, I'm not going to speak on it. But I'm not like, what you did, bro, you said they was trying to extort you and say you was trying to do that. I mean, I won't protect dudes like that either. That's all I understand. But it was just like basically like the blood. I just wish you just would have, you know, like I said, I'm not holding that junk against you. I can give a dang if you snitch or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't. I seen 6ix9ine, I'll say what's up and everything. I don't call that man a rat. I don't care about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. So it's just me. I don't care less, honestly, about what 6ix9ine did. But anyways, yeah, man, it was just, you know, I don't know what really made 6ix9ine want to do that and want to hang around them type of people. But just think about it, y'all. Why would 6ix9ine be loyal to those people? Those people were trying to extort him. People were trying to do all type of harm to that man. People only think loyalty only, when it comes to a lot of these dudes, man, loyalty is only one-sided. Only one-sided. You trying to do the worst to me, trying to extort me, trying to do all this, bro, you know what I'm saying? What the freak? You know what I'm saying? What the freak you mean? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, for me, I'm not just finna tell on anybody. You feel me? That's just me, honestly. I tell you, the only time, you feel me, tell and say what, you know, what it is if I'm caught in a situation and I know I ain't do the crime, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, okay, I'm gonna say, like I said, bro did that. But for me, I'm not just finna tell on people. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, honestly. That's just me. You feel me? And I don't even give a dang about the rat and all that. That's just who I am. I'm not just finna tell on somebody to the cops. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't, you know what I'm saying, involved in what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Just keeping it G. You feel me?
Accusing of having with bad baby. Who was
but one thing I ain't finna do is go to jail over a crime that I didn't commit. I say that wholeheartedly. But I ain't no street dude. Keep it G with you. You know what I'm saying? Streets is a myth. I try to tell people all this. Streets, that junk is a myth. It's not even real. Just made up. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I'm none of that. I am a civilian. I am a good citizen. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You feel me? So I'll be dang if you think I'm finna go to jail over you. You feel me? Over you. You committed a crime and you talking about, bro, you better not tell, you better not. Boy, shut up. He did it. I tell y'all that all. Boy, shut up. Man, he did it. What are you talking about?
You guys start going back and forth. You accused him of having with bad baby, who was a minor at the time.
Everybody, listen, apart Trippie Redd, they go tell the truth again, they go stitch. All these rappers bad baby while she was underage. Come on, next thing. She knows that they know it, but you know what? No, we like them. They can kids. They can kids. Just don't say, bro, chill. Bro, why you always got open your mouth, bro?
But
that's how it is, though, 6ix9ine, bro. People is, one thing about people pick and choose. That's one thing I can say about people. Pick and choose who can do something and who can't. Let anybody else do it. He this, he that. But he did it. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's been the thing about people, bro. People just wishy-washy. They one-sided. He do it, it's okay, but if he do it, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, people crazy.
They can kids. Just don't say, bro, chill. Bro, why you always got open your mouth, bro?
But the real question is, if these things are such open secrets, why are people tolerating it? Because if they didn't, maybe tragedies like this could be avoided, and dangerous people wouldn't be given the chance to exploit vulnerable children. Because no matter what anyone who's defending him says, that's what Celeste was, a child. But what's even more bizarre is that in the wake of the news that he was apparently in a relationship with a literal child, his track has become the biggest gainer in the world on Spotify. Ultimately, the cops haven't made any arrests or officially listed any suspects at the time, but it seems like the internet has already condemned him long before he sees a courtroom. Quick question, why is the dude who 100% underage victim not under arrest? At this moment, David's whole world is crumbling around him, and if everything that's being—
And look, one thing about social media is going to solve the case. You know, social media solved FBG Duck case. All I'm saying is a lot of y'all that's against the ratting and the snitching be the main ones doing it. It's really not ratting and snitching because, like I said, you civilian, right? I don't look at it like that, but you be the main ones against it, right? How you the main one against it, but yet you trying to, you know what I'm saying, investigate and trying to, you see what I'm saying? Like, even when it came to FBG Duck murder, y'all was on that. Y'all was investigating, but when it come to somebody else, bro, you doing this, but you doing the same thing. You just on the internet doing it. You investigating, bro. You putting clues together. What make you different from bro? You see, I'll be saying wishy-washy. You wishy-washy. You got a problem with it, do it, but you doing the same thing on social media. You doing the same thing. Police work. Putting 2 and 2 together, trying to put clues together, trying to get somebody locked. Doing the same thing, bro. And like I said, it ain't wrong to me. I told you, it ain't snitching to me, it ain't ratting to me. You a civilian. I'm just saying how you be doing. You be a hypocrite, right? How you be, you know what I'm saying? You get on somebody else for ratting and snitching, but here you go on social media solving cases. But just because you're on the internet, that makes it different? Nah, not really. I just call people out for the hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. I told you, I don't look at it as snitching. I don't look at it as ratting. I am a civilian. You feel me? So do what you do. You know what I mean? You're supposed to want justice for what happened. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Don't get on them for doing that and then yet you doing this. You know what I'm saying? That's all I be saying.
Said is true.
Kind of hypocritical
It'd
to
be
me.
difficult to feel a shred of empathy for him. Whatever happens, it appears that his time in the limelight or being known for anything other than his alleged actions is over. And that must sting for someone who had plans to make a fortune and then evade the public eye entirely.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, so the plan is hopefully this music thing takes off crazy next year.
Why is he saying, why are you saying that like you're not like up there, gang?
Well, I'm not there yet, but hopefully it's like even crazier next year. And then I go on crazy year after year for the next 3 years, and then on the 4th year I retire. And on the 5th year I'm off the grid, living somewhere like on an island with this crazy crib.
You're gonna be off the grid.
No social media, no digital footprint. I'm just gone.
You're gonna be off the grid.
In 5 years, I'm gonna be gone.
Well, you still remember?
You're gonna be in the off the grid.
You have like the secret codes to the mansion.
Off the grid jail.
What's the secret code? Give us the first 2 numbers.
Absolutely not.
Granted, he might still be doing so, but finding himself in a jail cell rather than the life of luxury that he'd envisioned for himself. Damn. Rest in peace, Celeste.
Rest in peace, Celeste. No cap. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. That was a crazy video. People been asking me to do this vid for the longest, so I'm like, okay, I might as well just dive into it. I didn't even know who the freak he was until this situation happened. I mean, I heard his song, but I didn't know who the freak he was, bro, until this situation happened. But yeah, man, make sure y'all follow the Twitch, man, description down below. Yeah, man, I don't know how he is not arrested yet. I really do not understand, but shoot, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be arrested in the next 5 days or so. Just give it time. The social media gonna do the cops work. The cops ain't gotta do the work. The social media gonna do it.